Welcome to the DCJS Acadis portal signup and LMS tutorial. In this video, we will cover the portal designee process to create and unlock accounts for officers in your agency by filling out a web form on the Acadis platform. This video is only for portal designees, so if you're looking for a way to unlock or create an account for yourself and you're not a portal designee, please watch the other video which covers the self-signup process. To start, I'm going to log into the portal. As a portal designee, I have access to additional options here on this side menu. I'm going to click on Academy Resources and then Web Forms to access the portal signup web form. This web form will only be visible if I have filled out and been approved by DCJS to be a portal designee for my agency. If you do not see this form and believe this is an error, reach out to DCJS. This web form has 3 fields that will need to be filled out. The first is actually read-only, and it will be already filled in with my agency. This agency name needs to match the agency name listed as the primary employment for the officer who will receive the portal account. If there is no match, the account creation will fail. This second field should be filled out with the person ID of the individual who will receive the portal account. The person ID consists of the last name, date of birth, and the last 4 of the social security number. It's important to note that this field is case sensitive and must be an exact match for a successful submission. I can find the person ID of my employees by clicking on Workforce, and then Personnel. It's a good idea to simply copy and paste the ID from this page to ensure that everything is accurate. The final field is the email address of the officer who will receive the portal account. This will also be the username for the account. Make sure that the email address is typed in correctly because once the account is created, you cannot change the email address with this form. The officer will also immediately receive an email containing instructions to set up a password, so this should be an email that they will have access to. Take a moment to ensure that everything looks correct, especially this email address. Again, you will not be able to change this email address once this form is submitted. Once everything looks correct, go ahead and hit submit. You will receive a notification like this, and that means the submission was accepted. Just because the submission is accepted doesn't mean that the submission was successful. You might want to work closely with the officer during this time to make sure that they receive the welcome email, which is the true indicator if the portal account was set up correctly. If they do not receive the email, it may take a moment for the email servers to send, but if a lot of time passes by and the email is still not received, it's likely that one of those fields was typed in incorrectly. You can also get an indicator if you go back over to Workforce and Personnel. If they have an email icon, that means the email has been set up on their account. Individuals without an email icon do not have an email address and therefore do not have a portal account. Again, the only way to be sure is if you work with the officer directly and they let you know if they received an email from the system that let them log in and set up their password. This form can also be used to unlock portal accounts. You fill it out with the same exact information, but make sure to use the same email address that the officer already has for a successful unlocking. This form will not send any emails or notifications to accounts that are unlocked. Therefore, if an officer has a locked account and does not know their password, once the account is unlocked, they will need to navigate to the portal page and use the password reset link to self-service a password reset. To get to the password reset link, I'm going to log out, and it's just this link right here that says reset password. Clicking on that link will open up the email address form. You simply put in either the officer's email address or have them put their own email address in, hit continue, and then if there's a match, a link will be sent to that email address with a password reset link.